How you feeling?
You're just gonna ask me right here? Might as well be in D Hall. Right? I still have 2 more that I can use my community idol. Now that my name was thrown out, I have to be more careful. I know Dale voted for me, obviously, and then the other person, I thought maybe Rachel or Mackenzie. I just want to know who's after me. So right now it's either Rachel or Mackenzie. Unless it's like somebody really schemy, but
I think Rachel is a better friend.
Yeah, because I also think we think Rachel might be talking to the other teams. Yeah. I just gotta keep my ear out. The people I can trust right now are Lexi, Chris, and Mel. I thought we had the votes to vote out Jill, so I was the other Jill vote. It's kind of frustrating because I want to make moves. I want to take out big players. The rest of the tribe is just like fine with that. And that's not even the game. That's not you have to have things to show to the jury. I was really conflicted about who to vote for, and I feel like there are a lot of alliances forming, and so I was I felt weird about that. At the moment, I'm aligned with Chris. We're trying to figure out what the whole picture is. But it's the secret, man.
We're high on the sugar. I've already made it. I've made it enough that I'm happy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't vote me out.
I don't think I'm bottom of the pack, but I think I'm kind of the middle of the road. There's a chance that I'm being lulled into a false sense of security, but we'll see how that goes. I feel like I'm on Love Island.
Dale. What's up? Hey. How'd it go, buddy?
5 minutes, 7 minutes.
Did you get any votes? Did you read that yet?
Yeah.
Are you going to read it?
Yeah. I'm trying to think of the reader.
That's fair.
So.
Well, we read ours as a tribe.
What? Oh yeah.
A clip.
Is that what that huddle was over there?
Yeah. Did you give it to yourself?
Wow.
That might be going into a tribe swap because as much as I am distrustful of Chris, I think that might be an angle.
I don't think Maddie is trying to work with any of us here. She's cutthroat.
What was that thing she said last night? She was like, if you can't lie, keep your mouth fucking shut.
Maddie?
I was like,
oh. Honestly.
You saw Maddie do that?
Yeah. If we get a few beverages in Maddie, we might have some secrets that we can get over.
I think we're in a good spot looking for this item together, so that makes me feel confident. I think if we keep a strong tribe attitude, go into this next challenge hard and win it, that will put us up in the numbers.
Look at this. Kyle's definitely.
And then we just have to trust each other. That side is making me nervous for all of us.
Go away, Alan.
I'm looking for my hydro flask. It's black and it has a flat top and it has a Loki sticker.
We gave you that clue to help you.
Oh yeah? That was very nice.
That was really nice of you guys to give me one of those too.
It wasn't my vote.
And the drama commences.
I found an idol with the help of Sean. He's the only one who knows about it right now. He's like, don't tell anyone. And I was like, the team is supposed to kind of be together. The other thing is I have another idol. So this one I can use longer. What I'm thinking is I can give them the other idol information and maybe keep this from Sean for now. So not the third. Matt has the idol. Or so he tells me. You get what I mean? There's instructions on it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep it for myself.
Is that your slide? A little bit, just
Yes.
so it doesn't seem like someone found it.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't want you to tell anyone else. Who did you tell? Everyone. You told Steven?
No.
Oh, don't tell Steven. Let him keep searching for Leslie.
Oh my gosh, look at her.
I know.
She's
I'm
having the
like,
time of her life.
yeah, that sounds so relaxing.
I'm glad she's relaxed.
I
wish
we were chilling.
I know.
I wish we were relaxing.
I'm glad that she's like
Next round.
comfortable and seems like she's enjoying herself. Wait, are you talking about the dog? No.
Oh,
I'm talking about Dale on the pier.
That is not. We were talking about different things.
Dale is like
Immunity is back up for grabs. Today's challenge is called Escape from the Brig. 6 people on your tribe are going to be stationed from the water this way. You will each have a bucket. The person at the water will get a bucket of water from the water and you will throw it from one bucket to another. The next bucket will be this big one. There is a fill line at this bucket. When you get it to the fill line, that part of the challenge has been complete. Once you do that, pick up the last piece of a slide puzzle. They will then take that piece to the 2 slide puzzles over there. Once the last piece is handed over, they can start the slide puzzle. First team to complete the slide puzzle wins the challenge.
I have super long arms, so I feel like I'm once only one. Once we oh, it's
And you'll actually get the time to do the puzzle? Yeah. Okay, hopefully. So
This challenge is Escape from the Brig. It's for immunity and reward. Survivors ready? Go! And both are starting out. Eric with the big pour. Rachel makes it with her first pour.
Where's the water? We're trying.
Not much is coming for the Kings. Rachel getting some big pours. Looks like Matt just got a big one. There is not much for the Kings right now. Matt's making good progress. Kings now starting to get the hang of it. Kings now making much better progress. They had a learning curve. Yeah, captains are very close.
We are ready to go. That's it.
Go.
Go, go, go. Yes.
Kings still have a lot left to get. They're now changing it up, going as slow as they can. So they're 2 or 3 away.
2 or 3 pours. Let's go. You got it.
Okay,
You got it.
Kings
You
can
got it.
go. You got Stephen and Hannah, and you got Mackenzie and Maddie. Will the captains make a return back to back, or will the Kings have to vote their second member out? Mackenzie and Maddie making good progress. Stephen and Hannah speeding it up. It seems like they've just figured something out. The captains have slowed down. This last part is hard. Kings have blocked in a row. Kings look like they might have some traction. It's possible we have a survivor comeback coming. The end of the puzzle is slowing the captains down. Will it do the same for the Kings? Captain! Hey, Steven. Oh, damn. Great.
Good job, team.
I'm gonna get this next. Yeah. I loved that challenge. I liked the water, and I was like, it seemed like we worked well as a team together. That felt good, and I'm also really glad not to be going back to tribal council.
You know, could have trained for this a little more. Definitely feeling it now in my lower back, but don't tell anyone that, you know, because I want to keep this disguise of strength the whole time. So that's good.
you got the clue.
Is that a team clue?
Is it the same one?
I don't know.
It's a little hard clue. I mean, you don't have to read it the whole list.
Fuck. Okay.
I think I'm still in a really good spot, remarkably.
Don't know what to do. I can't tell you. Like, is it with the merge? I get to the merge and she recognizes us, right? Is that what you want to do? That's what I'm thinking. I will do that. can tell Nora's getting a little suspicious. So we gotta go work the game some more.
There are two names that were brought up, Hannah and Stephen. I don't agree with Stephen,
She's gonna put like two rubber holes in the doors.
I'm just trying to keep my name off the chopping block because right now I kind of feel like I've been iced out in this moment. Like everyone went off, and then I'm just kind of like, oh well. So I wouldn't be surprised if I was the one.
Like, what are you feeling? Like, if you had to like write down anything.
From what I gathered, going along with like the consensus I've heard so far, it's gonna go. But I understand the argument for Stephen.
All right.
What's wrong?
Okay.
Has anybody thrown a name to her? Or is she thinks Stephen? Okay, so I'm here. I'm Nora. Stephen. Well, that's not gonna work because Hannah is the name.
I don't think I'm the weakest link in this moment. I also don't think that I'm a flip flopper. If that's what their logic is, go off, King. I guess.
This story is really complicated. Like, I've talked to everybody except for Eric, and everybody is saying a name.
It's Nora this round. It'll be Stephen the next one.
We're going with Nora, but Nora thinks it's Hannah. Yeah.
Nora came up to me and was like, we're voting Stephen, right? And I was like, yeah, sure, totally, we're Stephen. And then as soon as I leave that group and go to another group, Emily and Matt are like, we're telling Nora that we're voting Hannah, right? I was like, that's not what she told me.
Oh. Okay, well now I'm nervous.
If everyone's being truthful to me, which they may or may not be, Nora's going home.
Confused.
Can I make a request? Yes.
What's the request? No one's voting for you.
No, because we don't want Stephen to know that he's found it already. He wants Stephen to keep looking.
So the person who has the potential to fuck it up right now, Matt and I found an idol together. He can't use that idol on himself, but he can use it on someone else. We just shouldn't use it this round. The two people that don't know he has it are Nora and Stephen.
It's everybody and then Stephen and Nora.
If he uses it without Stephen knowing he had it in the first place, that's going to be a huge betrayal for Stephen when we're trying to get Stephen at least on our side for a little bit.
I trust you. I trust you. I trust that Chris console as far as I can throw him, and I'm very weak. You don't need to tell me. It's okay. But this is me telling you, like, that's how much I trust you. Because we stick together. The stronger the best prayer matters. I talked to Stephen. He told me about his advantage. Which is great. You did great on the Rebecca vote, though. You orchestrated it. Thank you.
Taylor wants an all-girl cake tree, which I'm like, I won't say no. I won't say no.
Nora and Stephen are on the bottom. I think the consensus is Nora. But if there's a swap, Stephen's loyalty really wakes me out. Especially given our first tribal council.
I love Stephen, but do I think he'll be loyal if we did a tribe swap? No. Absolutely not.
You're always nervous going to tribal council, but this is the first time I actually don't know how some people might be voting. I think Stephen makes the most sense because we fear there might be a merge coming on soon or a tribe swap. And we think he would be more loyal to the other team.
Tonight, Matt does have an idol that he can play on someone. So, it's a thought. I don't want any confusion with the Stephen vote. I want to see 0 Stephen votes. Great. I feel like an imposter. Sorry. If we wanted to save Nora and know for sure that Stephen was going, it's something that we could do.
Welcome back to Tribal Council, everyone. Sorry to see you here. Stephen, you were on the puzzle that ended up losing the challenge. I know every time you put yourself on the puzzle in Survivor, it does put you in a position of, you might be the one losing the challenge. Are you worried going into tonight?
I do feel especially a little nervous.
Especially nervous. Do you think that you might be the name tonight?
I think, yeah. I think I will see my name.
What makes you think that?
I don't know. You just hear whispers.
Going back to last vote, Emily.
Yeah.
It was 8-1 for Rebecca. Yeah. Sounds like tonight it might not be the same based on what Stephen's saying.
I don't agree with that. I think it's going to be a really straightforward vote. It's not just about, I can't be thinking about myself right now. That was my mistake yesterday. I was trying to play a solo game in this team phase. I think the more unified we can be going into votes, the stronger each of us individually will be going into a tribe swap in the merge. And at the end of the day, we all want to win. But if I can't be the winner, I want it to be somebody from this tribe.
Nora, would you agree with that statement that it's tribe over individual at this moment?
Yes, I feel like we learned a hard lesson the first night, and now we've been what's best for the tribe.
Will you feel the same way if it is you tonight?
I mean, I guess that would just be the team. I couldn't really do anything about it. I hope not.
So do you feel like you were safe tonight?
I wouldn't say safe. I never feel safe. But do I feel confident that the tribe has come together and...
So you think it's going to be a straightforward 7-1?
Yes.
So now, going back to Steven, I've heard from several people now that they think it's a straightforward vote. Do you also think it's straightforward? Were you kind of hedging your bets when you were saying stuff earlier?
A little hedging my bets. I do trust.
Okay.
Maybe that's my downfall.
I do like honesty, so...
I know my name is going to appear. Everyone's either telling me a lie or everyone's telling me the truth.
I think our main mission is like thinking further ahead in the game and like how are we going to position ourselves to beat them over there.
This does feel like a really big shift for this team, where it seemed like you guys were playing as individuals and now it's very much team strong.
I mean,
How did that shift happen?
I think people made really rash calls after the first night. I think we all kind of took a breath and we're like, this is still the good part of the game where we get to enjoy each other's company and like work as a unit. So it just sucks.
But that last night is a part of your team's history. So how do you reconcile that with saying now that you trust them fully?
There's trust and then there's faith. And you cannot trust someone, but sometimes you have to have a little faith in them.
Does anyone think it's them tonight? So it seems like it's going to be a blind side. It feels like it's going to be a straightforward vote. Let's go to tribal council.
Again, just going with what the group's saying. I just want to make it past the merge. You know, as Taylor said, can't always trust, but you gotta have a little faith that this is the person. I feel so bad. Sweet human. I feel like I always say that. I feel so bad, but I do. We really weren't expecting to lose. And that's the hard part. We really weren't.
If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and they would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Okay? Once the votes are read, decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll reach votes. First vote. Hannah. One vote Hannah. Nora. One vote Nora. One vote Hannah. Nora. We got 2 votes Nora. One vote. Nora. We got 3 votes Nora. One vote Hannah. Nora. We got 4 votes Nora. Third person voted off to describe Nora. Nora, the tribe has spoken.
What did I say before? They're all a bunch of snakes. So I stand by what I said. Not voting for anyone in jury. Can't say I'm surprised because what I said before, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. But I'm surprised that Steven went a part of it. Not surprised with anyone else but Steven. So I'll be rooting for the captain. I hope Jill takes them all down, to be honest. Go Jill!